Hello and welcome to Sounds English with me, Betty. I'm a writer and a vocal coach from England, and here I will explain common words and phrases used in everyday English, what they mean in context, pronunciation, and how to use them. Join me every day and build your English one word or phrase at a time. No grammar lessons, just learn English like the English, by listening. The word or phrase of today is cutting, cutting, cutting. A cutting or some cuttings. A cutting is a piece of plant that you cut from the main plant to grow another plant. So you take cuttings. Cutting, C-U-T-T-I-N-G, and the stress is on the first syllable. Cutting, cut-ing, cutting. Repeat, cutting. Repeat, cutting. Repeat, cutting. I'm now going to take some cuttings. Here's my plant. It's an orange scented geranium, and I'm going to take a cutting to give to my friend Vanessa. So I'm going to select the piece that I want to cut and then take my secateurs and take a cutting. There we are. This is a cutting. Here's the cutting I took. I'm going to plant it in a pot of compost. Firm it down, water it, and wait for it to grow. I have taken a cutting. You can take lots of cuttings, many cuttings. This is a begonia. This is my new tiny cutting, but this was also a cutting and it's huge now. You can take cuttings from houseplants too. This is a cheese plant. It's about 5 years old and obviously it's enormous. So no matter how old or how big it is, if it started out its life with you as a cutting, it will always be a cutting. Isn't that nice? If someone comes to your house and they admire your plant and it was a cutting when it started out its life, you can say, oh, it was a cutting. It was a cutting. And that implies a sense of pride that, firstly, how fantastic is my plant? And secondly, I did that. I grew it from a cutting. Aren't I great? If you grew your plant or you were given your plant from a friend as a cutting, it will always be a cutting, no matter how old or how big it is. If it came from a shop, if you bought it, or if it came from a professional plant supplier, like a nursery or a garden centre, it's not a cutting. So there we are. I am going to take some cuttings. I have taken a cutting. Would you like some cuttings? I love your plant. Please may I have a cutting? And no matter how big or how old, share your cuttings. There we are. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Please subscribe to my channel and give me a little thumbs up, like. I would really appreciate that. Thank you. And please come back tomorrow for another exciting, life-changing English word. Thank you. Bye-bye.